This control over towards
Leaf is on
allow
chamber.
some of the other players on Leviatan to rotate.
Demon one's on Yoru. He was not baiting with his tweet.
That mid control.
That's where the question marks lie. You can see.
Demon won my eyes!
Engagement that he's taking.
Brother!
Solo. Com still looking to hold down that ground, but he's being squeezed now. Putting him in a vice.
Get him back on Jet.
Still,
Get him back on Jet.
Just absolutely dishing it out. Taking him off the server.
At least to some degree.
Appreciate
the
you
tank
asking,
now has
though.
peeled off a little bit, so a lot of this is going to be on Tex, former G2 player. Or at least with this roster when they were on the guard.
Yeah, going to be a triple jump over, no baiting it out, there's no time for it. Leaf having to stick this
Wait a
plan
minute.
down, but already
Wait a
opens
damn
it up.
minute.
3 versus 3.
Wait a damn minute. Texarino's in the house.
Ripping them to pieces.
CZ47 in his hands.
And he secures up that pistol.
Can play these super advanced positions and allow the rest of his team to stack where the action actually is.
Lev one pistol.
Contacting all the way up here. What is the cue that they're waiting for? The tank just jiggling. Finally, some util being used, but blinded up, flashed up into the back of the side as well.
Say it ain't so, brother.
Dashed out onto the ground. Jorgamo running and jumping straight into the fray. And with the pistols in hand,
got his Jordans on. Just leaps up and kills it.
That came from Jonah P though, off onto the flank
Down,
to the
big kill.
side.
2v2.
Picked to pieces.
Trent's got
still
double shock and drone.
Versus 2.
Worried about the flank right now.
Down here, damage done to Valen.
Valen's doing the cold zero. If you know, you know.
Both players very weak.
They might not expect him in this default box position.
Guys, relax. The washroom is on the other side of the mansion.
Cheeky
For real, dude.
That drone, just to give that information, maybe. 2 Valen to play off of. Tech still lurking close to the box. They hit the flash coming over, and there it is.
Demon one?
Back to where the danger is. Trent left to do the most. Half of the diffuser already stuck.
Oh my god. Why is there a world? That was a really
the
good
gun
kill, though.
differential that
Holy.
makes the difference.
Why do I look tiny in this
As I said,
lighting?
the buy not looking
What are you
too
talking
hot
about,
here for
brother?
Lev. Should be a fairly easy round for G2 to deal with, and they're investing Yoru very early on.
Do I look tiny in here?
Up.
I'm putting a tank top on.
Some quick into this
I'll put a
map
tank top
so
on
far.
right now.
It's going to be scouting and clearing the way. Half.
Looking like
The team
XQC?
take a
Hey,
lot of eyes
that's a
being set
compliment,
over
no?
towards
Chill, focus in the game,
the A
dude.
side, and this A split angle seems to be a weakness that G2.
Dude, I missed the entire round. One comment. One trigger, one bait, one rage bait, and the whole round's over.
The smokes will pay for it with his life plant down for Valen. Enough to dissuade that one, and now the smokes to supplement the defense.
This is a bonus for Lev. They have dog weaponry.
Familiar location.
Low key, died up spike, bro.
I'm
kidding, but
tucked up close to this box and angle up and over, but still that is
man,
nice.
Valen is
The rifle in his hand still. Kills
He
to be
is
claimed,
clicking.
and they can't remove this guy.
The flank is.
And right from behind the TP, saving Demon
Demon
just
one, I'm
from
begging you, brother, show
a
me
bit of that
something.
danger. The error's on his
Demon one,
ways,
listen
but
to
he
me, dude.
cannot
I need to have a
escape
heart to
the
heart with this
relief.
guy. No joke, I might have to have a heart to heart with him because he's pissing me the off. He was my favorite player for a while there, but now he's just dicking around. I don't know what he's doing, dude. What's he been doing? What the is he doing?
Yeah, we've got
Demon one,
pushing up
getting
on the B
frisky.
side of the map.
Do not shoot that trip, but you will be cleared here. Just to be clear, they will 1000% check your.
Yeah, it looks like it. Call him over the ping, yeah, so we can.
My goodness, Leaf heard everything. Leaf heard you.
Yeah, Leaf knows it. I think he heard it blossom. He's already holding the angle up, crouched up in position. You will not catch this guy unaware.
I love the teleport afterwards though, because if he'd missed the shot,
it would have been right into
It's just bad news bears. It's just bad news bears,
Leaf
brother.
quick on the trigger.
It's just bad news
really good read
bears.
there from G2 playing that spread default.
Leaf has
making
some of
sure
the best
that
ears in
a
the
nice
scene,
little
no?
play from Leviatan goes
Oh,
unrewarded.
calm.
Leaf going for a
Trades
little
it
bit
back.
more there. The exploration, no punished. Calm. Shutting him down in his path. Still, there's no slowing down this one now. With 35 seconds left, G2 have to get a move on inside
Go
the
now,
smoke.
King.
Be playing spoiler to
What a
the one before the trade is instantaneous, and G2 are relentless.
Only Tex left alive. Visal in hand. No point investing.
Unless he opens it up. The barrel baits out the shot. Hello, Tex. Lovely with the movement.
Wait, this is on?
Oh, you might get into the consideration of using potentially some of it, but he's got a lot to clear. You can see him contacting, thinking, where could these players be?
He wins this?
There's questions rattling, fake TPs, just aiming to bait him out. Seeing most of it jumping around, and he seems to have an inclination still to pull. It's a bit of safety, time being burnt off the clock, and now Tex has to force that issue. Valen plays it safely.
Holy.
Gotta say
is there a world?
It's on Lev almost at this point, as if you're on the weaker guns.
You are divided.
Standing ahead.
Tex?
They have to be the ones to create the moment to potentially stand that chance. Tex tried to stand his ground. Swiftly dealt with.
And a very nice controlled
Are
round
G2
by
about to
G2.
have an Ashras era?
You see that they've used
Okay,
both
that
of their
was
sentinel
crazy.
pieces of utility in
That was
mid,
crazy.
so they
That was
weren't even
crazy work
worried
out of
about
me.
any kind of early mid aggression because they had the Vice Wall, they had the trip. That just allowed them to play fully safely over towards B long.
Oof.
And here's the
I love this
backstab.
gun too.
Tour de Force even committed
Chamber
into
might
this
be
round.
back.
Didn't hear it at the beginning.
Oh.
Salvos.
Oh.
Not so much
Execution.
avail.
Demon, what,
Yeah,
where
that
did he
is
die?
execution style, isn't it?
Brutal for Com. Goes face first in an alleyway.
Congrats on 1 million subs.
It's a gruesome
Thank you.
end, and King just
I hit it
have to see if he can
a while ago, but
get any damage
not
done
a
to the
while ago,
economy
but-
of G2, but know exactly where all the players are. That is flawless. Everybody surviving.
Well, anybody, anywhere around the map in hard anchor positions. But certainly Demon 1's operator is going to find it difficult against this Euro.
Is it not obvious that I'm you?
Peter John
I
needs
don't
to
know.
be dealt with.
Whatever,
as
either way,
broken.
it's funny
Should
either way.
ring alarm bells in G2's head.
If you think it's...
Demon!
One!
Leaf.
Get...
An incredible level of awareness
Nah,
from these
you
guys.
just keep
They
it down
know
here.
that
They've been hearing me
something is
yell,
off.
apparently.
The drone is being broken like that.
But
You're
like-
trying to set somebody up onto the angle.
Diamond 1 in the chat, I don't give a...
The coordination is perfect from them as well. Leaf gets onto the
Just
angle,
like,
dominates
how
it at
can
the drone
take away
because he
everything
knows that
from
Demon
us?
1 is going to be tucking. And then he's got the advantage. He's hitting that shot every day.
Why is he peeking? Because he thinks he's Demon 1, but he's not.
Now, Valen calling for the re-clear over towards A main as well. Are we going to see a flash recon? Trent doesn't have it online.
Oh, they know he's there.
He's dead as fuck.
Brutal. Thinking about
It's like solo
in the
play.
box as well.
It's just textbook.
Yeah, it really is.
You're on
There's
his
no
dick right now, let him heat up.
weaknesses.
Dude, did you watch the last
gaps in
match?
the play overall where G2
I let him heat up last match too. He let me down. I just want him to play well. Same as, I want all the guys to play well, like my Yays, my Demon 1s.
Hold on. C's missed. Cut it off onto the corner there, and the Salvos will not be getting anything done as a result.
Too slow for Jonah P. 150 health, still didn't get tagged by any of it.
It feels like...
They're going to invest the Vice ultimate here in the
It's a good
post-plant
Vice ult.
5v3
I mean, they were
just to
saving
ensure
anyway, but just to,
that there
yeah.
is absolutely no chance whatsoever
It feels
that
like
Lev
forever ago that Ye
can
was on
commit
like
to that
Optic and
one.
it's kind of insane.
Shockeys are going to go flying out as well, seeing if they can remove any of
Look at the Vise wall he has, chat. Is that tech? Look at
Play
the...
it down, and there's some thorns for you. What a combination.
Oh, we're not going to see if it's back because he's
Up
dead.
and over, Jogamo's already deep into the site. He's got these early angles and line of sight. Drone to clear it forwards.
Oh.
Players are ahead of it, but damage done. Jogamo, I have to respect
Astro
it.
Wall, they have to play
They're
up.
going back and clearing for art control as well. They've planted for art, so this is an area of the map that they can hold. They can give up that normal position towards backside.
Here. He pings out over the positioning, flashes in their face as Demon 1. We're letting them know
Sheesh.
exactly where they stand. King
Traded.
steps
Where'd
up to
Demon
the
1
mark.
die?
Deals
He
with
into
the
the
challenge.
corner
That
and
is
died?
Jogamo. Still, it's going even across
walled
the
off
border
the
now.
bomb, no?
Cosmic Divide splits up the
Is
site.
it?
Still
They
it's
know
on the
they're
wrong
off
side of
though.
things.
Is this wall good?
It's going to be accessible
Should it
to
not
a
cover
degree
the
here.
entire
They're gonna
bomb?
At least make it a good
'Cause
go
they can
with it,
see
but
if you're
what's
on
the next
it.
layer of things? There's a 2v4.
I can just
Lev.
knife you as well.
Backs
This is a
against the
bad wall,
You're
I
forced
believe.
into
Are we
essentially the
capping?
save again. If you even can you get out of dodge? Oh, it's Jonah P. Excuse me.
They're running into
Still
his lap.
watching every
They're
angle
jumping
of
into his
retreat.
lap. Here, shoot me,
Utterly
shoot me.
dominant.
Hasn't had many chances.
There's
to
just
get
no
going
way he
just
hits the
yet.
shot. I don't
Recall.
believe in him.
They're
I'm
so
sorry.
aware of
It's
this,
the truth. It's just me being
The drone
honest.
hasn't seen him over towards B long yet, but they're aware of the money. When you break the economy
Given
like
up on
this, it does
Max.
make it much more
I really have
predictable
given up on Max.
when the team that's under economic pressure is able to buy an
It's all love,
See
but
with the jump spots. Still, that is
Damn it,
an
even when he
open
hits it,
jump
it's not a
spot.
kill.
Trent lucky to be alive, just
lucky to be alive, my ass. Demon 1's lucky.
around,
No,
still breathing.
And that allows Leaf to get much more bold over here towards A main. He knows he's not going to run into Demon 1. So can the attacking op now set up? The tank jumps through the flowers.
Open angles. Hit's not being covered
Oh.
right now, and there it is. King
King?
just pounces on the opportunity. This
35
is
seconds,
the
what do we
difference that
do?
they needed. Off the back of a mistake, just not covering that angle, but still, you have to be able to
this scenario
capitalize
where they smoke
when
A
they're
main and the
handed to
enemy's
you.
running through it happens so often, it
This
feels
round
like.
is finally looking like it will go the way of Lev. Time running short for G2.
Wait, they've given up
Contact
sight. Is
plays
he going to go
are
for a spam
called.
kill?
Making the moves now, cross onto the site, flashing
Spam
through
kill.
the back.
Bang, spam them. Let's see if King could as well.
Still
Oh,
connecting,
oh,
spamming
they're
to
aware.
They know that there's that potential weakness.
Holy
Seized.
planted the bomb and got out.
Locking Valen down, but again,
Scotch free.
While landing, there's a dart and a re-clear. There's no way
Where
that
did
G2
that
are going to be able to
dart
battle their way past this one
They
still.
have 3
It's a
ults.
player advantage. Lev now. Might as well throw the kitchen
Overkill?
sink
Question
at it.
mark?
The cows are coming home.
I mean, this
There's
is
a
great for G2. I'm not going to
full
lie.
layout
They shouldn't
all
have
on
even been in
top.
this round.
A lot of sound cues cut away. It just comes
There's
down to
no
the
way
in the
Trent got
hands of
that.
these players. Lev, surely
Util?
able to win the day. setting them up,
It's not
winning the
fun.
fights out, and not planted into
That
that angle.
Is this scotch free? How's the
All
saying
is
go?
accounted for. It cost them almost everything, but Lev, they do get that round. I've been seeing a clash
Travis
towards A-main
Scott?
for one of the first times where both sides will be looking to opt in, but salvas are used. Thorns out through the back here. Hard committal and a delayed play with a util pull. Slowing them all the way down. G2
I'm watching it on mute, you're
grapple their
pissing
way
me off.
into this, but it's into the firing line. Kill feed filling up entirely. Nice shade of blue still. You don't want to overextend into this one. Leave.
Come on, what are we talking about?
And the punish
Where are you
was
going,
inside,
sweetheart?
backing away.
Oh, he saw him.
Cowering.
Jiggle me, I dare you. Jiggle me, I dare you to jiggle me. I'm begging you, jiggle me.
Trying to put whatever he can in between him.
Nathan.
Enemy, lovely peek though, and a lovely shot on top of it. Horn up and over. Trent forced forwards. Spots out of positioning, and then now he's getting the chase and the move.
my
Isolated.
goodness,
He's
he's
ready
aware.
to that fight.
He's
Definitely got
aware.
the read onto
He's
it.
so
Attack,
aware.
baiting up on top.
Oh my god, he's insane!
That's unbelievable!
Holy.
Ridiculous!
Some absurd shots hit there from G2.
And the chance in most of this.
Take a look at this.
It's time
Demon
to
1
eat
using
again.
his clone to activate the trip on the flank. Vice
Garden.
used on the other side.
Yeah, it's going to be exchanged evenly.
Bro is
Pushed
being
out
fed
of
in
the
house,
way.
I know.
Not anticipating this one here. Natang going for a peek and Walkabout's classic in-hand trade. Jorgamo cleans that one up still. Players trying to square up to him.
What do I got? I have
Really
no
wanna
idea,
tango
but it looks
with
good
this
as hell.
guy, Jorgamo.
It's like it's
that
like
dog in
chicken
him.
and like salad and like, I don't know, rice and like, I don't know. There's a
Anticipating a
bunch of stuff in there.
contact play. Tech
But I-
still.
Yeah,
With a
hold
bullet
on.
to the brain removes him. Rifles are plenty now. Picked
Great.
up with the upgrades.
Great chances of winning this round here, Leviatan. The clone that came out from Demon 1 gave G2 entirely the read on what was going on. They thought it was a full
really.
B long push. That's why they tried to A split. Now you kind of have to clear out A main.
What
And
happened
Leaf,
here? I didn't see
the
anything.
hubris brought a stinger into this round, despite the fact that he has 4.6k in the bank, because he was wanting to play around his chamber op instead.
I do respect it to a degree. You don't want to give your opponents a gun in case you do end up falling.
But it's going to make it more difficult for him to take those kind of fights over towards A main. So instead, G2 try to flip the map.
You do indeed. Still, Util has
Personally, I
to be
think
used
the
as
Rockets.
salvos
That's
clearing
why I'm
away.
not on stage.
Rendezvous not going to be standing
Get
a
back in there,
chance
Leaf.
against all that.
Jonah?
Close
Professor.
quarters action.
Professor
called. Here's
P,
Jonah
what's he pushing, P?
He's
God
knocking on
damn,
your
bro.
door.
It's a perfect players on this team. I
They were
hate them
fully
all.
aware that
I
the map
hate
was
every
flipped this
single one of
entire
them.
time. Leviatan got to get a move on here. A main control, they were waiting for the team to maybe make
Bull!
some
How can
here,
they be
but
this
all
good?
fall in the end.
He's not even top fragging, that's Leaf. Here comes the Yoru ult. This is the kind of place where you'll see the tempo increase for G2 now that Jorg's at the front. Man in the helm.
Just gives you those options, especially that Hunter's Fury in the hands of a few of them. A couple of pings and a couple of tags. Orders necessary.
Try and get us a little go.
Is toppled. King has to take risks now.
You
Steps
are a
up, is lined up.
You are a freak.
Two taken away.
You are a
Straight
freak
from
as
the
well.
fight. Clones in your face. Flashed
Demon
up,
1's in the
quick
server, let's go.
scopes in
We got a
play,
game.
that is left.
A4.
The least answering back, they get that fourth
Well,
round.
A4 is not
It was
bad.
desperately, sorely needed. It's a different test in front of us as Leviatan. Bit of an uphill climb.
Well, have a look at this, Brent. They're about to have a massive clash over towards B.
You're seeing it. Plenty of bodies as well. Plenty of action where that came from. Flashes up and over the top as well. Still G2. The one's winning out. They got that player advantage. Nice and early.
Where did Demon 1 die?
Leviatan getting a bit of a move on.
And this was all supposed to
Oh
drag
my
them
God.
into Leaf's setup over here. He can get one, get out, and then you're going into the Vice Thorns as well. Offering as many
Wow.
opportunities as possible. Leaf
Bro,
though,
that
has to
TB's
evacuate
insane.
there.
What
Would have
the
been
fuck?
suppressed. Would have been vulnerable.
Are we seeing this?
Once again, G2 coming out with a really nice idea on the pistol rounds. Lev forced to react rather than
Write
run
that shit
their own
down.
setups.
Wait, Trent? No way he hits
Might be
this.
offered an opportunity though, because there's still a three-player stack over on A. But could you believe it? Trent is still absolutely styling on Lev.
This guy's smurfing, dude. He's legitimately smurfing.
Game just looking far too sublime. Backs away now. Plays a massive player advantage for the
He just, his community's insufferable. Wait, what happened?
still
Infix,
down, though.
I'm curious. Why do you say that?
by Con.
What happened? Tell me.
The reposition
Let me
barely
talk-
gets away.
let me
There's a few
figure it out.
triggers
I'm
chasing him.
curious.
Tex is in a cheeky position. Back horse maybe not accounted for, but still you got to think.
See what he says.
Trades might be online. Flash.
Tell
trying
me
to take
why
that
this
peak.
community is
Timing's
insufferable.
Here. Com just the one, and Tex was dealt with. Hell of a task here for him, and chipping him away.
Com now has it back online.
It's more
It's a
cost
slow
efficient.
round
It's
here
smarter,
called from
really.
King.
Yeah, 40 seconds left roughly into the round. And finally, we get the opening. Demon 1.
I'll find you.
Had a slow year last year. Would like to heat up here and now, reclaim that title of the King of Hell.
30 seconds
Be
left.
trying to pave the way for the rest of his team, though. Reinforcements arriving. Roughly so here for G2. Holding it down in through the smokes. Valen just looking to dominate that angle, make sure that nobody can overstep it.
4v5, retake, bonus.
Flashing through the back now.
Planted for Art.
Indeed, it is.
Try
Still
one.
getting overwhelmed, I think, just by the
Demon 1 getting
targets.
aggressive. He's not feeling it, but he's trying to force the
Choose
issue.
from.
Let's see if he gets
Demon
one.
Looking a bit uncomfortable in terms of where he wants to stand.
What's happening, Max?
Really just be opening himself up to one too many angles.
Max,
Still,
you're
they have the gun advantage
jumping!
and they have the player advantage. It's G2 that have to push forwards. Discipline from them, peeking with it. Still, not with the weaponry and not with the players. Leviatan
I don't know what's happening,
get
bro. He's
around
like shooting the walls and like jumping on the walls and
Well,
like.
that's somewhat simple. G2 without
I gotta
so
stop. I
much
gotta flare
weaponry
off
to
of him
work with.
because
This
he
next
might
round coming
actually
up is
break my back.
But if Demon
Bro,
1's able
listen,
to
bro.
get in
I'm
there
just here.
close, he has that 150 armor.
I'm just saying how I see
Might
it.
be able to hit a precise Vandal shot to open things up.
Trying to see if they can cook someone up. Forcing the respect out of him.
30 seconds left.
Spam, stray bullets. It's
5v5
lead
post plant
raining
potential.
down, but no casualties.
ults coming up?
Plant tapped. They're waiting for the next
Taking
layer
pit,
of things.
and they're all dead.
Wondering if
All right,
it's
what's next
there.
match? Fracture.
What is
Cool.
that? Just absolutely tears them to pieces.
Wow.
In through the back.
12 seconds.
And King's got to step up.
Obscuring. 10 seconds left.
Spike. Drop down,
He's dead as fuck, I'm not
isolated,
gonna lie to you.
seconds remaining, forced to stick it away. Tex has to defend, faced
Player standing.
by just too damn much of the odds. Still, it's
God.
going to be Swarm jumping, peeking.
Oh my
The right
God, they made a
clicks in
round out of it.
hand.
2v5,
No
nice try.
chances.
Basically exactly the same as a pistol, and they're trying to steal initiative.
We'll see it. Clash occurring, I can hear it now, footsteps, and here it is, a brawl to be taken, Stinger in hand, exactly in the range where Jorgamo should be favored, right?
This observing is so bad.
Listen,
I don't care. I'm
Sheriff's
gonna
in
say
hands,
it. It's been
rifles,
terrible
they
all day.
fall.
It's been legit dog shit.
Come.
I'm gonna say it. Fuck it.
Deals with it.
It's been enough.
Rifle the upgrade, but he needs to win this fight out.
Is it their fault? I have no idea.
Just one
It's
man,
someone's
what
fault.
can he do? Reclaiming that spike. Look at the space that's been gained, garnered here. Leaf
Where's
has
Prius?
vacuumed it all the way up.
I need Prius
He's
to
gonna
tell
know
me if the
exactly
observing's
where
bad or
Bomber's
not.
gone as well.
Just watching for
I need to hear from a
everything,
professional.
man. Every possibility.
It's over towards B.
Oh, what you're saying is
Call
like,
his
oh, what
pants
you're
down.
saying is like a good example is him because like he's not playing as well as he used to.
Leviatan here.
Yeah, I mean for sure, but that goes for all the other guys. I think the example I'm
Exploration
looking
into
for.
mid-G2. They're just going to walk about.
What is the example I'm looking for?
Rewarded.
And it's so
drone.
difficult.
It would
it's
be a
so difficult
player
to react
that's-
against G2 because you're running into that double sentinel utility.
Quick little bait at the wall. It's one of the first times we've actually seen it
I
from
don't know
Lev.
what the example I'm looking for is.
Demon 1, Dimensional Drift. Has to be some level of value gain from this one here. Spotting out a few of these players. Trying to get the clearance down. Spots the two of them, so knows what they're pushed back into. Cosmic Divide splits it all the way up. They see the barrel though. They know exactly where Demon 1 is going to be placed. This is a rapid approach to get
I
themselves
guess it would be
back
a
into
player
the
that's been
backball.
playing really
Scatters,
well
sound cues
and
get
has stayed
away.
on a team and
Onto the
continued to
road,
play
all
really well.
loaded, but this is carnage
Through roster
into the
changes.
final
Oh,
few
it's over.
moments. How do you
That was
contest
insane
with
shots,
this,
though.
man?
What's up, dudes? I just want to give a quick reminder. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, smash that shit right now. I appreciate all the support. You guys are the best.
Chandatejo and a clash onto the north side. I
We're
have
live.
missed this one. Seen the players already squaring
Holy
up,
fuck, it's
fighting
fast.
each other. Flashes are collecting all sorts of value.
Oh
but
my
potentially, Jorgamo, what is
How
that?
has he done this?
Up in the sky. And sky high indeed, just removes two of them like
Shut
an
off the
angel
shitty
of
ass
death.
music.
And
Listen,
Jonah P
dude.
can't even be removed, man. Back up and
I said it
reinforcements
earlier, I have to
arriving
play shit music
collect
today.
up the stragglers right from behind.
Oh my
Still
God,
Spike
Tex
dropped
Areno
down, and
in my
Tex
fucking-
has chances, opportunities. Does he know that Lee
Yo, he's right.
is
He
there?
got the
Spike
bomb.
picked up, Spike picked up. He
Spike's
gotta
gone.
know. Flash up and over, dodging, drifting. The movement is all over the place. It's a team flash. He
cried.
self-blinds himself, for
cried
God's sake.
like a thief
He
in the
flashed
night.
both of them so that he could escape, and he's away like a. I was going to say a thief in the night, but a thief in broad daylight.
Yeah.
Like a
In the
thief
full
in broad
light of the
daylight.
sun.
Jinx,
See
you owe
when
me
he
a
stares
kiss.
straight at it. Tex drifting around now.
If there is any justice in the world, Tex will win this round.
Turret.
What the
Tag, you're forcing the issue, man.
Bunny hopping up there, trying to get as fast as he could up into
Nice,
tower.
bro.
How?
How's this
I've
happen?
got to see this again. How is Jaw
There's no
killing
way.
two with the right
Oh,
click
that
there?
was so Jogamo.
devs in
That
here
is such a
right now.
Jogamo thing to do.
Immediately.
In theory, a weaker map for G2.
Oh,
Counter stun.
What's happening?
Line's good. Salvos, though, dissipating a bit of the action. The threats that were coming their way. There's flashes on flashes, and they're blinding up absolutely everybody.
I mean, Jogamo is just a unit, though. He just creates space, brother.
Ult Orb greedily gets another one there from the death.
These players are low, Josh.
It is. I mean, it's not
she
quite
jaw
like
on my
one-body shot
Jonah
for
P
everybody,
till I
because
Trent.
by the look of it, Trent has had the regen armor.
All right, I'm gonna close the chat for a
He's
little bit, bro.
actually
I think
up
I've
to
seen
beyond
enough
a
for
single
today.
tap of the
Take a little
sheriff,
break.
but everyone else goes down to a light breeze. Tex has another opportunity to win a big clutch.
They're holding, though. Util off of the contact. Valen takes in. They hear the footsteps running around. Molly dropped down, straight to the feet. Drone at the back. Detained, revealed. Salvo's where that came from, son. There is no easy access, Tex.
What the f? So
So
G2
run
did not win a
straight
single
into
round after I went out to buy
Bullied
food.
by Trent.
I feel like I see
Bullied
this
by the
comment
sheer
all the
amount of
time,
util
dude.
of
Tex.
What the
Just
fuck? So
forced to
G2
run
did not win
straight
a
into
single
them.
round after I went out to buy
Bullied
food.
by Trent.
I feel like I see
Bullied
this
by the
comment
sheer
all the
amount of
time,
util
dude.
of-
One
See
game.
how it all plays out. G2 going for a set
Still.
pinch again on the B side.
Not shaking up anything, are they? Molly
Oh,
up
that
and over the
util's
top as well.
OP.
Salvos,
good
where that
reaction.
came from, it is. Great reaction to that trying to
Oh,
spray
he's
down
off a
the
little
hand,
bit. This
quite
is tough. I
control
think
it.
he's dead. I'm not gonna
This
lie.
time
I
he is,
think
but
he's very fucking dead.
squeezed up. That is a stun that is
Holy
picture
fuck.
perfect.
Imagine.
Point-and-click adventure game.
Oh.
Demon 1 forced to answer.
Dude, how do you
Back.
anchor this bomb
Not for
site?
long,
Did you
though.
see the util he had the face
Immediately
right there?
sitting straight
He
back
got
into the
double
spectator
tail
queue.
rocketed into a brim
Be
volley,
waiting.
into a fucking
Watching.
breach,
See if his team can even do anything
vice
about
flash,
it. Juggernaut,
into
that
a
is your
breach
team's
stun.
flash.
You can see how high tempo
The
this
util
game
continued
has
onto
ended
the
up becoming.
site.
There's no room to breathe.
At the same time, the slightest
Oof.
little drop.
Open angles, though. Wanted to take these fights down.
And the Tejo drone,
Trying to
yes.
create space for Trent to get across. Yeah, and they have done it.
Attack out through the back. Earns himself the one, though.
Nathan, the new pickup.
Fully aware now of his positioning. Nade up and over
Nade
the
is short.
top. Trent back to the wall. And he's safe there.
It
Trent got
sounded like
away,
a plan
too.
towards Dice. I can
He's
understand
worried about where
Tank
Leaf
sending
is.
The nade over there, but now he's got a 1v2 to manage.
Oh,
Try and find these players, man. There is just
it's so
no
easy
relief
for
is
them.
there.
It looks
No,
like
there
they're
isn't.
smurfing, man. G2 just get owning.
play off the back of it. Wait a second, fault line. Pushing these players back and away here. That's gone two.
Wow,
and okay,
man.
well,
Dude,
just getting
oh
away with
my-
murder now, aren't we?
wait.
Still, Sheriffs knocking and
Wait,
toppling
Demon
the
One
head.
just something.
Falling. This is what Lev needed. Get himself straight back into things. Leaf is left alone. Spike dropped down. It's well away from him. He's got to try and reclaim this space.
Anyone more? No,
Rifles in
it's
the
not.
hands.
They're already in the playoffs.
It's a high-low
There's no
setup.
playoff. This is it.
On an off angle as well.
They need to win
Good
one
luck
more.
breaking this.
One more for Bangkok.
Leaf would have to almost toggle to see if he can get it done. Hold on.
Lord Almighty!
Spotting just a shoulder.
Lord Almighty!
Receives his kill.
He has the ult.
Knows where the two of them are. Spotted a killjoy. The tank does have the ult. Showstopper might be necessary, but not offloading it.
Oh
Not using it.
God.
They're not anticipating
Looked
him
away,
at
he
that
could have
angle,
got
but
that,
just about
actually. That was
salvaged
so
in
winnable.
the end.
Yeah.
Flying overhead. Players moving away
They're
from their
faking the B
positions.
hit and
Now,
going A.
gonna be delayed to try and get this
Oh,
util
God.
out and
He saw
over.
him.
Showstopper.
He saw him.
Throw into spawn.
Tex is not having a good time.
Just wraps around.
Oh, man.
Brings Tex down to the
Jaw's
grave.
having a game right now, too.
The only player that could have really
Oh,
stopped this.
plant.
Ooh,
They're
Con
planting
going for a swing.
in the
I was going
open.
to say, the only player that could have really stopped this was the
Wow.
tank, because he's also got his Razor online.
I'm going fast,
What a
man.
fucking breach hold.
Yeah,
What a
breach
good
hold.
breach hold.
Scattering these players around,
What
trying
a
to knock
good-
them around like bowling pins. Rocket straight through the door. This is Anarchy
4v3.
in action. And Trent's going to try and lock this one
Vice
down
hold.
himself. Steel Garden now overlaid on top.
Wow, calm.
Guns and
Guys.
weaponry still alive and kicking in
Big
the hands
calm.
a few of these players. But Calm
2v3,
is a
one's
one-man
Vish.
army.
Leaf is
He's
alive,
taking it
but-
over. Hunter's Fury is earned.
Oh,
now
he
he
missed
used
the
to see if
first
they
one.
can cleave away into
Dead.
the side. Jorgamo nowhere
Calm.
to stand.
Wait.
Safety. Not really an option there for Leaf.
Gosh darn it.
It's around. So plucking these orbs out of the picture. Bit of util used to clear up towards tower as well. Smoke's going to make it awfully difficult. Molly's at the feet on top of it.
What's
and
happened
our
there?
bodies
What's happened there?
falling off onto the sides. Twisting around 180 degrees. Tex couldn't stand against it. Just
Yeah,
being
tails
swarmed in
and
these
rockets.
positions. Now Valen going for the plant, debating out all sorts of things. There's a Brimont used to grant him a bit of space, but no one watching it as the smokes dissipate. In through main, a fight to be taken if Leaf
He's
ends up
running.
toppling.
He's literally running.
Could be monumental, and the tank knows it.
Good catch
Trying
by
to chip
Nathan.
back into the
What a
picture,
trade
but as he
from
goes for that
Trent.
reload, Trent
Big
is having
kill
to
from
oblige.
Jaw,
There's
you're
only one
kidding
left standing,
me.
It's Com. Trying to go for it
What?
wide in the face. A
Did he
satchel to the
satchel
side.
out of
Jorgamo
that?
barely surviving. There are ults, there are salvos. There's everything to play
Wow.
for again. Calling in the air support.
Rockets.
Commerce pushed back for about a moment, back onto
Wow.
his salvos. Now it is being pulled out. It's a brutal watch, it really is. And the options dwindling away from him to play
Wow.
with. First peak done, time still available, potential
time.
there! But no! He knows it intuitively,
Wow.
the timer
There you go,
is
then.
ticking and he might not even get out with the gun.
The Tank King taking space.
Oh, no way.
How did that happen? How did that
Absolutely
happen?
no chance. Com's trying to
How
get
did that
mid-round
just
info with his drone.
Wait, they're gonna break this. They're gonna break this trend.
Salvo is still
Or,
online. You can't use
Tex,
the
don't
lockdown
do
at
it.
the moment.
Tex, don't.
Tex might want to go
Wait,
for this
Tex.
anyway. Just throw it out, man.
He's
He's
just
been
gonna
holding it in his
rocket
back
it, though.
pocket for the longest time possible. There's a timing to be taken. Jorgamo trying to go for this one. Plant is
Wait,
down.
why didn't-
Salva's going to be used to try and force this fight. Not for the
I'm
lockdown.
confused.
You haven't dealt with that. Brimstone ultimate offline. Leaf still taken away. Two of the players of Leviatan.
Wow.
He claims that space
They
despite
weren't
the fact that he
affected
is
by the
detained.
KJ
Everybody
ults,
up and top
so
and
they
over
didn't rocket
into
it.
tower.
I didn't
The
see
Molly
that, but they
shut
weren't
them
affected
out.
by it.
Sealed them out of the picture, trying to step up to it, but
No
that is a
smokes.
brave
Demon
challenge
one,
indeed.
number
Demon
two,
1.
flank main.
He's forced in these fires and he's going to try and make the moves.
I don't hate the play, that's
himself.
unfortunate.
No way!
I don't hate the
Demon
play.
1G,
I don't hate the play.
Forged not in those fires, man. That's unbelievable.
So this,
I've never seen that before.
so like I feel like did Demon 1 Brim ult?
How much damage does
He just put his
Harlan
Brim ult in
output
the
there?
wrong spot.
So the Demon 1 ends up falling to his own util.
It's actually unfortunate because there's two gaps in Tex's ults,
The Demon 1G.
and they played in the other gap. If you guys saw where he Brim ulted, they were actually just all tower. If he Brim ulted tower, they would have all got detained or died.
Back down to the bad
I would
vibes.
like to see that
Leviatan
over,
going to be
but-
used to it at this point. Felt like they never really were able to
We're already
scramble
in
together
sight. How are we
with
in
the
sight already?
Time here. Texto drifting in from the
Man,
back.
Tex
He's
is so it's
hoping.
so hard for
It's
Tex right
desperate.
now. I don't
It's
even blame him,
hunting,
bro.
right?
This is just
I mean, that
impossible.
one really
I think I
is
said it
desperate.
before as well, but
He's
I think
just
this
trying
is
to
the
make the
hardest
play to
map
give
to
his
be a
team
sentinel
any
on.
kind of
This is the
opportunity in the
hardest
round.
map to anchor a site on.
Lev
Like
has an
anchoring
ultimate
B,
advantage,
let
now
alone
an equal
anchoring A.
disadvantage.
Anchoring either site,
Forced to
honestly,
get
good luck,
alive.
have fun.
Jorgamo just in
Big.
time. Can't quite hit that spray down for the third player, but he's done enough.
And the problem is, G2 are not even under enough pressure to draw out stuff like the Breach ultimate. Rolling Thunder still available for Jonah P when we head into the next round. And you could absolutely use that as a fake too, because they're going to bite on it. They have to react quickly against the pace that G2 are setting.
Transmit on
It's
one.
looked,
At some point, the map pool's got to run dry.
well, it doesn't look like it yet.
No. Gonna be punished for it. Here it is. Fast. Off the rim. Jorgamo. Oh my god, man. It's a casualty of the friendly fire, but he's still alive and kicking. Up and over the top.
Spike's gone down on the south
Oh,
side.
wow,
by Brent.
Leaf on the
The
lurk.
squeeze though.
Spike.
On either side, just seeing if they can rip away, tear away any sort of semblance of map control from these players. We're going to be trying to take these fights.
Wow, look at these
overlaying
fucking
the
smokes.
smokes.
Jogamo got ult. He got ult.
And here it is, Showstopper in his hands.
Oh my god, wait,
Up
Jonah
close,
killed him.
But his rifle's doing the work, and Texas sprayed them all
Yeah,
down.
he knows where Leaf is too.
1
The
minute left in
reposition?
the round, by the way.
He saw
It's
you, he
down
saw
to
you.
1v1, just spotting themselves barely. A threat
He
to
had
work
such a real
with.
chance
There is
there.
no slowing
But
this
Leaf is
down.
too good, man.
Lev get into good scenarios.
Kind of knew
There's
Leaf
a
was close,
final
no? Leaf got the kill
hurdle,
arcade and he was
a final
tower. He was pretty
player
far.
left for G2 that pushes
As
them
far as
over
I
the
saw.
line.
Sheesh. But
That's
Sheriff
a
kills
nice
have been
one.
nice.
Tank though, quickly accosted onto the
Oh.
position, swinging
Bombs
around
on.
here.
Spike
Tom's still there, he wants to go for a bite of the apple. Push back and away over the
Flank.
aftershock. Demon 1 creeping and crawling off from the side.
Wow.
All aim on display for
2v3.
but a moment
Where's
before he's
Leaf?
put in his grave and across the zip lines. Whee! Leaf gonna be looking to rejoin his team.
He just
Teammate.
They have to cross King's sideline.
And they're way open
They both
to
had,
it.
like,
Not anticipating
man,
that these
not
players could
ready,
be there.
man.
This is a bit of a weird round,
1v3.
topsy-turvy.
This is
Equal
one of the
rounds.
rounds though that showcases the quality of
Oh.
Leviatan. Oh, and the read.
Wait, they hear this?
The read on this. They're already clearing arcade.
They don't know which
the slower
way it
Leaf
goes, right?
the more chance. But they're instead going
Can
under
they hear
tunnel.
this? They can, right? But I don't think they
you can
did.
barely hear the zip on this map.
Okay.
If you've got the hearing of a dog,
Do they realize he's got the spike? Why are they triple
I think they
holding
grouped
for
up
tunnel?
because they want to just play retake on the site together.
I got to assume
Oh,
that
they're
they.
not. Okay, they've got players in
I don't think
main.
they-
Yeah, that,
Looks like they were
30
overlapped.
seconds left.
does Leaf have a chance of being able to win this one? It would be absolutely gutting if he did. This is another one of those scenarios on an eco where
Yeah.
Lev have got to convert the 3v1.
They got the weapons.
Leaf gave him a run on it last time though.
He did.
He planted open. He's
And
playing
he's got the
dish.
Vice ult again.
I don't think he's gonna Vice
Same
ult.
kind of situation as before.
Will he? I don't think
I'd
so.
anticipate him to
I doubt it.
playing a bit more forwards, honestly. A 1v3.
It is actually a common 1vx spot to play over towards Dish here.
I think he has to get kills on the cross. He has to get an early kill. I don't think he can hide.
Swarming together though.
His timing is so good.
And nobody anticipating it. Still Garden offloaded, and why not? Rip the guns away. King forced down to the secondary sidearms and sidesteps the bullets.
Another
So close again. Came down to the 1v1. Came down to the 1v1 twice now.
Take the round.
Plenty of ults as well. Left to be expended here. Left side of things, deep dart is getting a lot of work done, isn't it? Forcing the ult out nice and early. There's a Hunter's Fury, a Com classic. Dart revealing on a showstopper to squeeze them from behind.
Cool set play.
It really is.
Very EG-esque.
Trent dropped down to the double digits. Narrowly avoiding and evacuating. He's got that spike in hand, and he needs a bit of a bailout from the rest of his team. And
he got flanked, bomb down.
themselves looking to go for a bit of exploration.
Wow.
Bullets are raining down onto them, so not going to be getting that plan. It's a minute 10 onto the clock, and
Spike's
still,
dropped.
maintaining that tower control. Leaf regaining it, but creeping up
Saw
towards
him,
the
no?
top. He's just spotted, I believe, a leg.
Wait.
Breach. Okay, the Brim pushing him out
rare
wide
whip.
into the open. The tank has really stepped up to that challenge. Jorgamo will do
Nice
his
try.
best. There's only so much one man can do. There's that 4 for Lev. Quick evacuation and backing out of there.
They're very aware of Leaf trying to come around the other side, but Leaf's going to go for a late backstab. He does not have a good weapon to be able to take this peak.
What the fuck is this smoke? Is this a play?
Well,
this is a play. I think this is a play.
Entirely.
I think it's a play.
G2's
It's a play. It's a
Leaf is just
play.
taking pot shots, peeking up and over here. Grimald in through the back, spraying
Oh wait,
and
that's
praying.
tailed.
Sometimes you need a bit of
killed him.
divine intervention.
How has Leaf got 2 with a stinger
How is
in the
Leaf
spot? How is it
here?
not
There's
free?
no way, man. You're forcing the
Dude,
issue
Leaf
to
is
this
doing
degree.
unholy things. I hope you guys
Pressure
realize this.
pushed
He
and
is doing
mounting
unholy things.
onto Jonah
Trent.
P. And Trent left alone into it. That is reaction times at work. Salvos in his hand.
Playing it
Piece of mind
open.
granted. Opens
going
the
for
door.
it.
Playing a bit of mind games. Demon 1 diffusing, sticking
Trapped.
half onto the board. That gives him win cons to play himself out of this.
Oh
the
my
shots fired.
God,
And Trent, what is
brother.
that?
Individual form from Trent in 2025. And unusual.
Yeah, and the play just trying to take space out from drop. Smoke's going to be dropped down as well to cut up most of the
Did
site.
he just hit himself?
Hello.
Full
Satchel play.
offside. Full offside.
What is the play for this?
They have Aftershock, they have 2 shocks, they have Brim Molly as well. They've got lineups for everything.
Very
Horny?
interesting.
That means
This
horny?
is a
Safado means
weird
horny?
round.
And they've just left the tank on the
Come
side.
to Brazil,
So
Safado.
utility going to be in the hands of this one, but when you remove the first obstacle that is the tank, they know it's already kicking.
How do they play this post plan?
Nanoswarm's
What do
going
they
to be drifting
have?
over. Can they get their heads onto the mollies that are going to be flying
Look at
swiftly
Texas flank.
over the
Look
top?
at Texas flank.
There's
Tough.
another one.
They read it.
Jorgamo with half. They've read the flank, and he's going to pay for his life with it, but he has brought that win con for his team into the pistol. Now the
Max?
classics in hand. Tap, there they go.
Fun.
Drifting down and away the aftershock. Just in time. It's narrowly there. Revealed up to the world. Can he even get this one, Trent? Just
Whoa,
trying
what a
his
post plan.
hardest, man.
Insane util. They even
Oh,
breach
is
blasted. That was an
beautiful
insane
from
post plan,
Leviatan. That
right?
is such a
4
cheese round
lineups?
pistol strat.
It's nerdy,
Holy
isn't it?
It's so funny.
What'd they do? Double shocks, Brim
The
Molly,
smoke
breach
on top
blast?
site.
What was the last one?
The type of round that makes you want to install, honestly.
That's a cool one.
Silver
That
shots.
is a really cool one from Lev. Reminiscent of what Paper Rex used to do back in like 2023, actually,
Yeah.
when they were playing on this map. Really fast execs and huge amounts. I mean, honestly, going back to like 2022 or 21 as well.
He had a second molly
Yeah,
too, but Job broke it. Damn.
Yeah, I know.
But
Doesn't
low-key,
really
that was
remember
close
Ben
though. That
Kanye
one
on
almost
Pepper
tanked
Rex.
through the breach blast.
was a while
Had he
ago.
gone on a second sooner, he
Yeah,
probably
this
gets
is
it.
Lev's
But
chance at actually
good timing
getting back
on
into this
the
game. If they've got more ideas like
re-util.
that, more set
There was a
plays
world
with
where
the
there could have been a
ultimates,
timing in between.
More of the kind of stuff that EG would have cooked up under Potter in 2023, that Demon 1 and Com could have brought to this team, then there is a chance that they can get back into this game.
The ults on top of
They have a
it
read,
can
they're
be
going fast
massive
there, it's a good
fractures of
read.
map where- Listen, they didn't do a Passover and remove some of the
Jonah
orbs
P on
that
site alone. What's he got? A
might have been
ghost?
accessible, but
Will they clear
most
this?
of them are vacuumed up, Jonah P.
He's not scanned. Smoke it? Oh, they
A little
can't.
bit of bail in the form of the missiles, but
What? Back.
I don't know where he is. That
Jonah
is
P1?
just ridiculous stuff.
Think?
Taking peeks and pot shots now
Oh
in
my
through the
God.
smokes.
He almost killed that
Catching away
guy
the hopes
too.
and dreams of the anchoring players, so Lev will be able to get that plant down.
Leaf 1v4. Knowing Leaf, he's somehow going to get one
King
kill.
halfway to his ultimate.
Somehow he's going to find one kill, even with my
Not
jinx.
going to have anything massive
Watch.
to work with here for the bonus round.
Honestly, unlucky he had that. Low-key, the
Com
wall
gets
blocked
a
him.
third. They've got decent weaponry
Up.
though. A flash and a recon, making it feel like they're taking tree control.
awkward one to try and peek themselves into,
That
but it was
breach
util to
stun line is
supplement.
perfect for
right
Jaw
there
to
behind
peek
them, and they hear the
close.
footsteps jumping around. Jorgamo wants to try and put the difference maker in against his former teammate.
Oh my god,
Taking a fight
man.
straight
That's
to
so
them.
nice.
Kill over the shoulder though.
I love the
Jonah P,
teamwork that they're
happy
doing.
to take him out, and that's a spike earn as well for their troubles.
They're just playing to win.
It's so
like,
easy to just go over the rope and pick it up.
Of course.
Surely.
Type of play I would make in ranked.
Com making sure that he gets everything he can out of this round. At least he's going to be able to pick up an ult orb or two.
Guys, Demon won on smokes.
G2
He played
in firm
Brimstone on
control of the north side of
EG2.
this map.
On this map, I'm pretty sure. Right?
If Valen gives away a cheap one, I mean, that flash even is giving them
He played
such
it on
good information.
Bind as well.
Valen should be paying attention, waiting for contact here.
Worthless.
Those are the maps that Jaw was playing
King
for his,
forced to
I
fight
think.
a 1v4 now, down to a 1v3.
Surely
35
unwinnable
seconds
for
left.
King. 1v3 here with a Guardian, a
Chance,
Phantom
but
rather.
stranger things have happened.
Honestly, he could get an ult orb here, he could get a death, and then he's one away from
He
being
should
able
get
to
the
have his
orb,
Rolling
but
Thunder
I guess
online.
whatever.
There are ways, even if he doesn't win the clutch here,
How
he
does
can
stun
still
not
come
get
out
him?
with a bit of a win.
Dodging the lines of util.
15 seconds. Someone rope across
On his
now.
way. Flash play and a peek. Trying to swing out and take these fights straight to them. Bit too much to overcome though.
I mean,
Still, like you said,
I don't
they get
think it was close, but it could have
Kill and
been.
a
They're
death.
giving him a
He's one
chance.
away
Should
from
someone
Rolling
just rope
Thunder.
across because he doesn't have time
That's
to
not
get
too
the
bad
bomb
for
and
Lev,
plants?
A lot of util being expended out towards arcade. Like you said,
It's kind of a
Valen is
ship
home,
full
but
buy from G2, but yeah.
they're attempting to knock on his door.
Good
Now
molly, dude.
offloaded, pushing him back and
He's
away.
gone
There's
through
a
the
volley at
molly
feet,
and
not
killed
enough
him.
damage
That's
to
actually
try
just
it.
unlucky.
The tank just really brute force is the name
The
of the
Brim
game
molly
for
does
him.
so much fucking
They
damage.
got Armageddon online. Trent, by pushing out through Dish.
Uh-oh.
Use this one straight into tower. It's a full line
Ah,
as
we
well to
didn't fucking see
accompany.
the kills, of
And
course, we're
Com
watching the
has
fucking
to
ult.
contain. He's traded out eventually, but not before he did deal with two of these players. And this is Leviatan.
What was this? The Tejo ult from Trent?
They've made those moves.
I think Kama's just in front
Good
of it, right?
control on that arcade push.
Yeah.
Forcing the play out of G2.
Really
Save.
nice. I mean,
Just
they are
save.
back into this game.
Why not
Barring
keep
something
Aspas since
ridiculous
Raise
here in
Beyond
the
roll is
1v4
open?
from Leaf.
Spike planted.
I don't think it was a keep Aspas type of situation. I think
Because he
Aspas,
has been pulling off ridiculous stuff all day.
I mean, I don't know if he left for
the
the bag, but
Demon 1 shuts down any danger. 7-9.
I think Aspas left on his own
massively here by
his own
Lev in the
will.
second half.
This is what we want.
I mean, I would be surprised if he didn't.
Leviatan, just in case it does get dicey.
And it could do here at Dish.
Here's a tap. Yeah, Demon 1 was not anticipating that. That is a fast fault line. They're
went too
rapid
far.
onto it. Jorgamo though.
Oh my god, he's like a
Sashes his way
fucking
right
bowling
into the
ball.
open sight lines. And now they know where the danger is. They're like, okay, well, north side of the map, off limits.
I love this protocol. Flush out the
Wait,
lurker
Lever
that
making
you
this close,
think
by
is
the
gonna
way.
be on the other side,
After this
but
eco, 9-8.
Tex finds the jump on Jonah
Yay
P.
versus Aspas tomorrow? EG
It's
versus
slow from
MIBR?
Lev.
Yeah, you're
it's
right.
controlled. They're trying to
MIBR
minimize those win
might...
conditions for G2 here. They
That's a
don't wanna
big
get upset.
game. That's a
Lever finally got a foothold
hard
back
game
into
to
this game.
predict. MIBR EG, what do you guys
I
think?
do like the way that King calls
Like-
in these situations.
You would think EG, but I feel like
Very
MIBR
disciplined.
might
They
be
don't want to let
like
anything slip.
might have might be showing a new face, especially
With
based
Plat
off
2
of
gets
what
one
Rob
step
said during our
closer.
watch
Trent
party
will
as well.
See if he can put a stop to it. But everything else.
Like, MIBR
combo
might,
onside. Okay, I mean, listen, just the sound
Be
was
better
enough,
than we think they are.
but Leaf 2 stinger in
Plat
hand.
Chat also had them as number
Doubled up,
6.
high-low
I think strictly off of Aspas
against
though.
Rifles. Leaf would have to be divine intervention. I think if he can stand that chance. He's going for it.
But this is not one of those winnable
Cheeky
spots.
What did Rob say? He
This
just
is
said
not one of
basically
those
like
winnable
talking about
spots.
how little practice they had going into their first
Lebanon
match and
control the
how
game.
they've had way more
They have that Hunter's Fury
at this point
showstopper
going
to
into
work
this
with.
next game. You heard him.
In that jump spot, Tex. Going for the peak.
Some arcade pressure.
Hoping to be rewarded. It's a drone now for the mid-round
Wow, the
information.
drone blocked
Body
him.
blocked.
Gets it though.
The fuck?
Those are those players occupying out towards A main. That was a big question mark. Now they want to offload it. Okay,
That guy's
reach
dead.
out. Here's the go button and an aftershock in your face. Good luck dealing with that. The tank wasn't long for the world.
Oh, Tex had a free kill. Went back for it, double dipped.
Oh, he went
gets
back.
rewarded.
He got it.
Straight up and
Wait,
over
did
as
Trent
well.
not hear the wall
Small
trigger?
comms issue there
I
from Trent. He
wonder.
didn't realize that the wall had been tripped at Dish.
Just
Traded,
these players trying
3v3.
Contact
Hold
back
up.
into him. Demon 1.
Good Molly?
Wrap it again.
It's
got
time
it.
for Jorgamo to go for the
Does-
rotate.
do
He's
they
the one
know
with the
about
showstopper.
Leaf?
He's the one with the power to shut down.
Observer!
Leaf
That
man.
was
He is
the
hard
worst
committed
thing you
into that
could
corner.
possibly
Don't know
do.
where he's gonna be peeking
Now
from,
I've
and a
had
delayed
too
peek
much.
at that.
Are we
Demon 1
kidding?
virtually deals
It's been
with
bad all day,
showstopper.
but that was just
The wall of
unacceptable.
fire and brimstone and
What the
fury beat and targets.
It's 1v1.
Acquired
Oh
Valen.
my god.
Left into that 1v1 versus Tex, and
Oh
let's
my
see
god,
it
that's the one. That's the
happening
one.
in real time.
That's the one. That's the one they needed. Was it Ray's ult? And that, there's no ults for G2 actually. This game is very. I won't say it.
Here.
He's got the
Vice
wall
wall.
to play off.
Of course, yeah, and it's going to give him that
They're
time.
gonna bait it out or 1-2-3 it.
They ball right past. Okay, lucky.
I like the setup though. Breach stun off the wall. That guy gets singled out. It's a free kill. Very nice setup. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys right now that G2 definitely hit this map.
Jonah P's going to be under pressure.
Making moves.
Team flash.
Doesn't actually direct his gaze up and
Still gets the kill.
Spots it though. It's Jonah P lurking off to the side. Won't be able to defend
5v4 attacks one another. Where's that?
Now you're seeing it. That is
Where's
a lot
that?
of util. Kitchen sink
Some heaven.
thrown and chucked over towards Sand. Nade in the hands of Jogamo just to find him a bit of space.
Leaf.
Down towards drop it. Rebounds the wrong way, still
Jogamo
the gun
again.
blaze.
Where? I'm just
Raise
kidding.
the
I'm just
day.
kidding.
G2. It's a great question, Josh. How is
The
this
fuck is
happening?
this?
Shock darts. Are they
Defuse
going to
the
stay
bomb,
here
buddy.
at all? Sticking the defuse all the way. The timing is just off on it. The player's toppled.
Oh, shit.
It's supposed to be that first line of defense so that you can even try and play for the util in the post plant in that spot, in that position, but everyone on Lev just died.
No, and, honestly, he can talk his shit. He's at the top of the scoreboard looking like one of the best players in the world.
Not escaping out of
That angle still works?
Jogamo plucks a tank straight out of the sky.
What did he say? He said they're brain dead. I mean, did they overpeak there? Probably, right?
Being expended just
They
to try
definitely
and force G2
overpeaked.
packing away
They gave
here,
them
but
3
they're
kills.
happy to wait this one out. Giving up control of this one.
They definitely overpeaked that post plant.
Smokes are fading, and here it is. Okay, fast play. Pushing themselves in for the spawn, but a fault line to respond.
4v4.
It's beautifully placed. G2 doing enough to slow it down.
Leaf is here, it's over. Leaf is here, it's over. He heard him heaven as well. He heard him. He heard Com. Com, he heard you. It's over.
Arcade control
1v4?
is his. And Com.
Nah, this is
Not a
too
rifle to
hard.
work with, just a judge in hand, and
This
we've
is too
seen
hard
that
as a
gun
judge
do
too.
dirty
This is fucked. It's
but
so
not in this
fucked.
spot. Planted back and
What
away
does he
from
do?
him.
Is he supposed to die here or no? It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters.
Happily sticks
matter.
it. Safety in
planted.
numbers, G2 have got it. Even trying to
Not
take this
bad.
gun away from him, that is brave.
But brutal for Leviatan's economy.
Might not be safe itself though.
Drone coming out through halls, didn't see too much, but Leaf is going to be coming to the rest of his team. Okay, Trent, don't overpush this. Even though your drone saw nothing, I'm not getting contact on B. They haven't committed to the B hit yet. They could be going back
Shroud's
and
in my
re-clearing
chat.
spawn.
What's up, Shroud?
So you see Trent not make the mistake,
Thanks,
not
bro.
overstep.
Breaks it. Fault line though, Hunter's Fury on top of it, but just doing a bit of friendly fire damage. Trent dodging, weaving, drifting away. It's a
Aren't you
wasted
Shroud?
ult
No,
at that.
I am Groot.
It's pulled 3 players over towards A. Is King now going to call a re-hit on B? Tex has taken some space, but he's going to find a Vice Wall in his face. It's not bad IGL in here from King. He's created a weak site to hit. Only 2 players home, and King catches
I didn't follow
the
this
back of
round.
Jordan was back open. As much as the communication has been good, gaps in the planar setup, Jogamo did not know that he was open to it. Still slowed down. There's 25 seconds left here, Josh. And still Leaf trying to be that playmaker. Drifted in and out up top of tower, just spotting the shoulders. This util flying forwards. Counter spam is ordered. It's Trent and Valen. They're saving the day for him in left back.
That's over. Wow.
Pushed to the brink.
It's a sad way
And
for it
pushed
to
back
end.
entirely.
Damn.
That's a map sealed up here. G2.
GG.
Clinical, dare I say.
GG, yeah. They played
haven't
it
slowed
amazing
down.
again.
We had
They played
questions at the
amazing
beginning
again.
of this game, Josh.